cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
Pictures that I want to show you guys. I've been given the privilege to bring to light a situation that occurred in Santa Paula when it comes to this gang member right here who took his ex-girlfriend's life while she was pregnant. While at the same time, I want to share a message that everybody was sharing with me, and I feel like it's a broader subject that needs to be broadcasted all over online, and we all can talk about it, and we can all talk about it in the comment section. Trust me when I tell you it's an important one. Let's get right into the video. Now, yesterday morning, and trust me when
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap happening at 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, and make sure you hit that good subscribe button. Hit that notification bell here. Also, tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Y'all know it's Trap News Network, man. We finna get into some news you can use, some knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Let's see what's going on, man. How and why active gang members condone and get away with weirdo activities. We finna get into Renegade Media. Let's see what he got going on. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Tell you immediately it got attitude ability. Basically, somebody didn't like that I'm talking about all this that's transpiring in Santa Paula. I want everybody to know that it's not just Santa Paula. For the simple fact that a lot of people came forward, trusted me with the information, and exposed a lot of these older cats that are sleeping with younger women. It's not just there. Some people said it's different cities in the 805 area. Some people said even Colonia Chicas have been accused of doing stuff like this. But I think it's more universal than that. It's more general than that. A lot of gangs, Southern California and Norteños as well, there's older dudes that sleep with younger women and get away with it.
Sheesh. That's where we're going with this? All right. We finna get all the way into this situation. All right.
Because gang culture and gang politics, your homies ain't gonna say nothing to you. They don't want to say nothing to you. They could really care less because who's this chick? What's the terminologies they use for younger girls that are just sleeping around with homies? Whether it's young homies or older homies. Ratchet, hood rat, fine shit, stuff like that. So forgive me for my French. You guys know I don't like to cuss. But either way, before I get into that subject matter, this is the subject I talked about yesterday morning, Santa Paula. And this is actually the victim right here. Her name was Ashley Moran. And very unfortunate. But I think there's a bigger message that I didn't get to convey in yesterday's video. And in regards...
Yeah, it sounds like bro got like a little bit of a personal little 1-2 step against this little situation right here. It seemed like he's not feeling how... yeah, this is all right. Okay. And I'm wondering if he got
sent to do this by maybe some of the higher ups, because this doesn't seem like it's anything. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of political. Like maybe somebody told him to, you know. If you know, you know. Anybody from the Raza want to speak on this one? You feel me? Catch what? If anybody from the Raza is picking up what I'm putting down, let me know something in the comments.
Younger women that are placing themselves in these kind of positions, messing around with gang members. Now, just because he's a youngster from Avadio, whether he's a Southside or Norteño, doesn't make him innocent, doesn't make him incapable of doing harm to a woman, a girl, an underage girl for that matter. Just because
they're for sure sending a message to the streets about bro.
he's part of the gang culture doesn't mean that that's all he's intending on doing is killing his enemies, killing his ops, murdering his enemies when he catches them slipping. Nah, gang members only kill gang members. They don't kill innocent people, or they don't kill innocent women. Women are off limits. Bro, they let this dude program for a year before they try to move on him and politic against him, and then they allowed him to PC up. See, what's very unfortunate is I talk about this man dragging.
Yeah, this is for sure a political situation, and he wants justice, and he feels like maybe somebody hasn't done enough towards the situation. He needs a little bit more done to, you know, whatever. This is woo. All right, it's getting tricky.
This girl to a park, lured her into a park, beat her with a baseball bat, stabbed her multiple times, and then dumped her body in the bushes. So I want to show you guys something. This is footage of the park, the location where he committed the crime. And if you continue to watch closely, look at the memorial that they have right there in that park of her. A cross with her name, where people go visit this young girl that loved her, that adored her, that miss her, and that probably still grieve to this day because these gang members think they can do whatever they want, especially to women. But the whole gangster culture is women and kids are off limits, right? But this is a prime example and one of many examples that I'm going to shed light on where women and kids are not off limits. It all depends on who's overseeing that area, who's overlooking that territory, who's the gang leader in a position of power that really can turn a blind eye, could care less about it because he got other things to worry about. Or you got a gang culture raising young kids, young men, to think that it's okay to murder women and kids as well.
Damn. Sheesh. So he's basically like, how did bro even make it to a PC section where he's now being protected and all that, and he wasn't taken care of on the yard? I see where he's going with this. He wants retribution. He needs something to happen here. Got it.
Because the truth of the matter is, she was pregnant. And I don't know where a lot of people stand when it comes to pregnancy, like pro-abortion, anti-abortion. I mean, that's a bigger subject matter. But to me, when a girl finds out she's pregnant and she's having a child, whether it's in the beginning phases or not, I wouldn't say I'm anti-abortion, so to speak, but I would say this: it has a DNA and it has a heartbeat, which makes it a human being. So this man,
I definitely agree with him 100% on that.
Took not only a young girl's life, but a baby's life, because to me, it was already a human being. It was a human being that didn't get to be here, didn't get a chance to live the life that it could have lived, a prosperous life, a beautiful life, or even get to see the meaning of life, because this gang member decided he didn't want to have a kid with her. And because he couldn't stand the fact that she was going to have a kid anyways, with him or without him, he drags her in the bushes and beats her up with a baseball bat and stabs her multiple times, and that's it. And he gets sentenced to a bunch of years in prison. Look at him right here in the picture. This is him in prison.
Jeez. Now, maybe that might be like his daughter or something, though.
With his family, with his kid. Why does he get the privilege to spend time with his kid after he murdered a girl and took the kid that was his? And she didn't get a chance to be a mother, and that baby didn't get a chance to see the light of day. His baby does. And he gets to visit his baby. He gets to spend time with his baby. And he gets to be in prison smiling, taking pictures just like this. That's why I say the penal system ain't nothing but a joke. Nothing but a joke, because he's living happy.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro. We're going to let this play out for a little bit longer, but goodness gracious.
Whether he's PC or whether he's active, most of these gang members don't pay for their sins. They don't pay a hefty punishment for the crimes that they committed. They don't face consequences no more. And that is the truth. I was in prison having some of the greatest times of my life. And I watched other individuals that are in there for murder. Murdering women, murdering their homies, murdering their best friends, murdering a rival, murdering innocent people. Doing life in prison, but getting granted opportunities to come home. Or getting granted opportunities to get boneyard visits. Or just go out there every day. Saturday.
I guess boneyard visits would be the conjugals, I'm assuming.
Saturday and Sunday, because somebody loves them and cares for them and wants to spend time with them, and they get to eat for 8 hours, while there's other inmates in jail that are suffering for the crimes that they committed because everybody cut them off, turned their backs on them. But as you can see in this picture right here, nobody turned their back on this individual for the things that he did. But where are the repercussions for his neighborhood that I guess you could say allowed it to happen? They may not have been solely responsible for this man taking a young girl's life.
No, yeah, and if he's on the PC yard, I think that his neighborhood has pretty much made it clear that they don't condone or stand by that activity. That's why he's on the PC yard. If he wasn't on the PC yard, that would be a little bit more of a conversation, but considering the fact that he is on the protective custody yard and all that kind of stuff, I would imagine that his neighborhood has made it abundantly clear that they're not feeling his activities.
While she was pregnant. But if you're going to be part of the gang culture, you can't pick and choose. Selective politicking as to who does what and who's solid and who's not. You don't get that right to determine that, which a lot of these gang members and these gangs and these gang cultures really think that it's okay to do so and that they can. The homie murdered an innocent person, but at least he was doing it trying to kill an enemy. That makes him solid. Nah, it makes him wrong for that. It makes him wrong that he killed an innocent person, an innocent person that doesn't get to be here no more because your homie's stupid, because his aim is off. Because he woke up one day saying, I want to catch a body on behalf of my neighborhood, and that makes no sense on its entirety.
So yeah, I'm going to let y'all watch the rest of this on Renegade Media, man. I'm finna get up out of here to the next one. Got this little one just popped in the car, so that's the end of that. He just kind of killed the party. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest, man. Free Avenue Angel tweets free.
We go!
We gone.